Greetings, angels. It's Intuitive Jacob back, and we're going to do a crescent reading that is focusing on healing messages. The crescent itself is going to be 7 cards that are depicted with La Vera Sibilla Italiana. I'm pulling 7, 1 for the past, 1 for the present, 1 for the near future, 1 for our internal world, 1 for our external influences, 1 that'll give us an idea of what to do to maintain a certain course of action, and the 7th one will give us a really good idea of what potential developments can be over the next fortnight. So it's going to be approximately 2 weeks, although I'll never encourage you to be weak. I'm going to say the next 2 strong. And in addition to that, I will be pulling a card from the Romance Angels for those of you that might also want a lens on potential romantic situations going on. Make sure you check your moon and your rising with me. I'm actually more of a moon-driven reader myself, so I hear from many of my clients that they get many of their messages from the moon readings that I offer, so I'm highly going to recommend that. If you're looking for more detailed information, hit me up at artoflove.me. I can do a personal private reading for you with just your information. And if not, I hope these messages are helpful for you. If so, I really appreciate your thumbs ups, and those of you that have supported my channel and commented, liked, and subscribed, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. And especially those of you who have trusted me with your private readings. Much appreciated, and catch you on the inside of your reading. Hey, what's going on, Libra? Just shuffling your cards, and I was getting a couple of messages here while I was getting started about travel plans and something that some of you all have been researching. I'm hearing for some of you all, like especially if you were considering taking a sabbatical, is what I'm hearing. It's a really good time to reach out to that old friend you haven't seen in a long time, because I was just seeing somebody just taking some time off, especially if you have a paycheck or something that you can stage out for a period of time. But I was seeing like 9 months of distance travel and relocation for some of you all, and in other cases hearing about taking on new form of study, something that you might actually learn from somebody who has been abroad that might be coming in to teach like a clinic, especially if it's like something to do with like hands-on healing, spiritual healing, things like Reiki. Just getting a lot of good indications on that. I'm going to keep on shuffling the cards here, and then we'll pop right into your reading. Hey Libra, how you doing? Good to have you here. Finished shuffling and dealing your cards out. We've got your 7 card crescent. We've got a past card, present card, near future, internal world, external world, what to do for things to remain on the same direction that they're going now, and a developments card. Let's see what's looking up at us here for a theme. Okay, Fidelity's showing up. La Fidelta. Very interesting. Hearing something about being able to... For some of you all, this is a trip that you're taking. I'm hearing you might be going to see a friend. This was coming up in the shuffle, and while I was getting started with your reading, I was just hearing about a sabbatical that some of you all might be taking, and this is looking like a camping trip here with a friend, but hearing about things that you can only reveal to this person. They literally show me somebody taking off the hat here and being able to relax with this friend. But that is the card of Fidelity. It's great energy to have around you. Recent past. So whatever had you stuck, I'm hearing for some of you all, okay, Prigione is showing up right here. That's a prison. That's somebody in prison. That might have been something that you found out about somebody else. I'm hearing for some of you, though, there's 2 9s showing here. I was hearing something about 9 months before. It's very possible that some of you all had been pregnant or had been unable to do certain things because of being tied up in that way. And hearing for some of y'all, this might have had to deal with somebody you left behind because of how just hearing about finding out that somebody was not faithful in a relationship and how a child had actually been conceived. But for others, we're hearing that this is just taking a break now, being advised to take a break. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it could even be like a 9-month process, especially if you're going abroad for some reason. But yeah, Prajna is showing up here in the past. Present situation. Gran Signore. So there's the husband. And for some of you all, this is a situation about fidelity in the marriage and what it is to be bound. All right, Libra. Near future situation. All right, you've got La Donna di Servizio showing up, and this is a great card. I like this person very much. This is an honest person. This is a good friend. And for some of you all, I'm hearing it's like you might have made a decision recently to take a step out of a relationship because of more fidelity coming from a friend. I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like falling in love with that friend, and you might have Cancer, be dealing with Cancer. I keep hearing you might want to check the Cancer reading. We've got a King of Cups showing up here. That's sometimes, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Although I'm hearing Virgo for this guy here. For some of you all, Virgo, I'm hearing. That might have something to do with this. And they're telling me that some of y'all, I was hearing that somebody might be coming out of the closet about relationship that grew with a faithful friend. But if that's not the case, we're hearing that this might be the friend to go visit, and that this might be a time where, you know, you might take off your hat with that person and really let them in on your secret feelings. And this is a reunion card. So for some of you all, this is about getting together with that friend. I'm hearing they might be at a distance. This might be somebody worth traveling to see, or who might be coming in to see you. But wow. Okay, these are so chatty. This just shot out here. Il Nemico. Hearing for some of y'all, it's like finding out the source of your depression was this enemy, and I'm hearing it might have been cheating spouse. So for some of you all, that's what you left behind, and that might be why some of y'all are considering going out, stepping out in a new direction. I'm hearing for some of y'all too, this could have been a long time ago. They're saying for some of y'all, this could have been like 9 years ago. I'm hearing, shoot, it could have even been 13 years ago for some of you all, and that might be, you know, where you'd acquired this friend instead, and that this person's in the near future as, you know, who's going to help remove some obstacles right now. Let's see what's going on your internal world, Libra. Okay, Menio. This is all about getting together with someone. This is a commitment happening. Menio. 2 hands coming together over a fiery hearth, and there's an exchange of rings there. And we're hearing for some of you, this is just being able to take a fresh look at, and I'm hearing it might not even be the desire for a formal marriage, but what it means to come together with somebody in sacred union. And that in some cases, like maybe you had what you considered a sacred union with someone. Maybe you had that ring with this person and it felt like this prison situation where you couldn't get out of it, and where in some cases you're realizing that you have much better faith from people that don't make you depressed and cover things up. I'm seeing this person here that's got the hat on their head, the snake in their hand, and here, you know, on the other side, you've got somebody that's showing up for a reunion, and a good friend here that's faithful, that takes the hat off their head and maybe shows up with something clean in their hand and a gift, and that might be what you're really thinking about. And hearing it's just like a time to reevaluate where we put our faith in relationships, what it means to be whole, and what it is to have trust and loyalty in relationships. What's happening in the external world? Well, we've got morte. That's an end to something. This is a hard and permanent ending, whatever it is. So external factors showing up around you are really speaking heavily to how fires get put out for good, is what I'm hearing. It's specific words I'm hearing for some of you. How fires get put out for good. And in this image, we're seeing anything but that. There's a coffin there. Bless you, baby. Sorry, my little girl's over there sneezing. Here, we see some chairs holding up this coffin. And there is a smoking gun right there. And it's kind of pointing to whatever this is here with these two hands. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, if it's not your relationship, Libra, it's saying that you might be involved in some kind of triangulated situation. I'm hearing some of you all might be showing up as that friend for, bless you, baby. Somebody, I'm hearing specifically whose husband got sent away for something. That can't be for everybody. These can be very specific for some people, but we're hearing that, some of you might have this friend that became recently single. I'm seeing like a separation between these two people. And maybe a friend that needs some help here, especially if they're leaving what felt like a bondage situation with another person, especially if it was a marriage. But in some cases, this could also be you reevaluating how you would like to put a permanent end to a relationship, and could have a lot to do with this Grand Signore person. For some of you all, it's going to be finding out that somebody that was in this position might actually be passing away. Pluto and Saturn in retrograde like this, it's very possible that somebody could pass away too. And I'm not trying to be the harbinger of bad news here, Libra, but the Grand Signore is, the husband, the father, and we are seeing a death card over these flames where the hands are coming together. So that could take on different significance to you depending on who you are. All right, what to do? So this is, I'm hearing specifically for those of you who might be experiencing someone actually pass away. This Leggerezza card in this situation I'm hearing is kind of a prayer card. It's suggesting that you be strong in your faith about the things that can give you lightness in your life. And in some cases, it's spending time with friends, family, loyal people, people who have respect for union and marriage, and whatever kind of silent devotion you might be going through, especially if you're grieving. But we're also hearing for other people, this is just like, if you didn't lose anybody like that, because I'm hearing for some of you all, especially if you're a teacher, I'm hearing it's like making a decision that you do not have the spoons to get back to that this year. And they're talking about distance travel and like getting up on a plane and going somewhere and keeping it light and fun, and just knowing that you might have a good friend here that doubles down on good friend energy. They're helpful here, they show up with loyalty, and that might be somebody you want to go see and travel with. Okay, let's see how the situations will develop. So, Mercante, I'm hearing some of you all need to know somebody's actually waiting for you. That's a good notice for somebody here. I'm also hearing for somebody else that you might find out that whoever this person is, because this merchant is somebody who's really got their stuff together. I'm hearing they have everything but you. And that they might actually be calling on you for some help. Some of you all might be sought for service, where somebody even says, hey, you know what? I could really use your assistance on this. We need to, I need to put my hand in your hand. We need to shake on this deal. I've been waiting for this to come together, and man, it would be nice if you would fly out and see me for this reason. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's going to be a really great time to receive an offer like that. They're saying it might not happen right away. I'm hearing for some of you, you might actually not be able to go anywhere until about, they're saying October for some reason. But I'm hearing for some of you all too, if you're making the plans right now, don't feel rushed unless, feel how you feel. I'm not telling you how to feel. But I'm hearing you might be feeling rushed for, other reasons, especially if you've been melancholic or if you've been a little depressed about something, or, I see somebody here grieving the loss of something. That could actually be a person there that passed away. But I'm seeing 5 here. I'm seeing another 5 here, which sometimes can be like people being agitated to want to change right away. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's going to be a good 5 weeks before you can do that. And that it's okay to let yourself grieve, and definitely know that you have good friends around, and that you might have somebody very, very helpful that you can talk to. And I'm hearing that this person, if this is who I'm seeing here for you, will literally be the one to be like, here's my hanky, and even give you like their best scarf if they saw you crying, is what I'm hearing. It's like you might have this one friend that it doesn't matter what you're going through or what they had, they'd offer it to you to help soothe your tears and suffering, even if they don't seem that emotional. And whoever this person is might develop well, because we've got, this is like the King of Diamonds or the King of Pentacles here that's showing up. This is a stable person that sometimes they might just be so emotionally grounded and focused, and how they hold themselves together in their composure, that they might not seem real gushy or gooey, especially if you get emotional at this time. Might be somebody that really likes to keep it light. Like, see, like that butterfly is not putting a lot of pressure on that flower there, you see. So I'm hearing that this person might kind of be like, real stoic is what I'm hearing, but that they're going to be there for you, and they would literally offer you whatever it is. They're showing me it's like the shirt on his back or whatever he's wearing here, and it's like the place that you can land is what I'm hearing. So Libra, I hope things are going okay. I'm terribly sorry if you lost somebody. I'm hearing if this is a situation that you're finding out about, you might find out that somebody's going to get 5 to 9 years for something that they did, and that it actually might free you up for travel. Because hearing for some of you all, it's like whatever that situation was either convoluting something emotionally for you, or somewhere in your physical realm where you just weren't able to get it together. And it's something that's been on your mind, is like how to get together, how to bridge a gap. And we're seeing a reunion here of parties. So for some of y'all, it's getting together with an old friend. And for some of you all, it's how a situation's going to develop with somebody that could actually be a benefit to you in your career life. So, and for some of you, I'm hearing this might even be like coming out of like a semi-retirement to go help this person with something. I'm hearing they might just have a special project going on. Let's see what we can find out with the Romance Angels Oracle deck. So I know some of y'all are interested in a romance card. I did shuffle these well before, but I feel like I need to shuffle them again here for you, Libra. All right. We've got the Healing Family Issues card. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you all, you might actually be the parent that's kind of forgiving yourself for whatever it was with the kids. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like whatever this is, they passed. I'm hearing cross to the Rubicon, and that because something is ending, and it might be a rather abrupt end for this one, it's like ending that part of your mental torture where you don't allow yourself to get off the hook, and like kind of blaming yourself for like what the kids need. It's like, well, the kids need me so much, and some blah 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 stuff that goes away out of your head, that you don't hold yourself in prison for anymore, because it's like that thing passed. And whoever that energy is that's looking over you over the top, I'm hearing that might be like your earth angel somewhere. And also hearing that if there are kids involved, they're going to understand. I'm hearing that some of you all were afraid to leave too, because of something that you were doing, maybe teaching or instructing, and just being kind of like afraid that if you turn your back, it's like it's just going to dry up on you. Nobody's going to be there to support you. But I'm hearing that that might not really be the case here, Libra. It sounds like you have some support that wants to show up. There's a lot of loyalty showing up here, especially if you've turned your back after a difficult time. So I hope that's helpful for you. If so, I'd love to hear about it. I love your thumbs ups and your comments. Let me know what you thought, and if I can do a personal reading for you with just your information, hit me up at artoflove.me. I'd love to do that for you, Libra. And if I don't hear from you, take care. God bless. We'll catch you again when we're back for another one. Bye for now.